Right. So, good morning all. So, in the last class, we have seen some topics related to the dynamics, especially kinetics. So, today, shall continue with the discussion. So, we have seen some fundamental concepts of the kinetics like momentum. What is law of conservation of momentum? అక్కడ కూర్చోకు అలా వెళ్ళు అక్కడ పెట్టుకో సో లా ఆఫ్ కన్జర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ మొమెంటమ్ వైర్ దాట్ లా ఆఫ్ కన్జర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ మొమెంటమ్ తర్వాత ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం? ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ స్పీక్ దట్ విల్ బి రికార్డెడ్ ఇన్ ద కెమెరా, సో దట్స్ వై ప్లీజ్ కీప్ క్వైట్. ఓకే, సో లా ఆఫ్ కన్జర్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ మొమెంటమ్ గురించి నేర్చుకున్నాం. సిమిలర్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ లెర్న్డ్ అబౌట్ ద న్యూటన్స్ లాస్. స్విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్యాన్స్. Newton's law, that is first law, second law and third law, and we have to solve some problems based on the concept we have learnt. And today we shall discuss some more topics. The first one is motion of lift. Motion of lift. What do you mean by the word lift? What do you mean by the word lift? Lift ante enti? So it is something which is used to carry the loads for moving upwards or downwards. So load may be either goods or people. So especially when you are going upwards in a multi-storied building, 5 అంతస్తులు పర్లేదు మీరు మెట్లెక్కేస్తారు, ఒక 15 అంతస్తులు ఉంది బిల్డింగ్. సో మీరు 15 అంతస్తులు ఎక్కాలంటే కష్టం కదా, అందుకోసం లిఫ్ట్ పెడతారు. సో ఆ లిఫ్ట్ అనేది మిమ్మల్ని క్యారీ చేస్తుంది పైకి, రైట్? అలాగే వస్తువులు క్యారీ చేయడానికి కూడా మనకి లిఫ్ట్ అనేది వాడతారు. యూ మైట్ హ్యావ్ సీన్ ఇన్ షాపింగ్ మాల్స్, రైట్? నౌ సో టుడే వీ షల్ అనలైజ్ ద మోషన్ ఆఫ్ లిఫ్ట్. సో జనరలీ దిస్ లిఫ్ట్ వర్క్స్ ఆన్ ద ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఆఫ్ ద న్యూటన్స్ సెకండ్ లా. న్యూటన్స్ సెకండ్ లా ఏం చెప్తుంది మనకి? ఫోర్స్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మాస్ ఇంటూ యాక్సలరేషన్. ఇంకా ఏం చెప్పింది మీకు డెఫినేషన్? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎగ్జాక్ట్ డెఫినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఫోర్స్ చెప్పండి. రెఫర్ యువర్ నోట్బుక్. సెకండ్ లా ఏం చెప్తుంది? న్యూటన్ సెకండ్ లా, ద రేట్ ఆఫ్ చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ మొమెంటమ్ ఈజ్ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు ద ఫోర్స్, ద ఫోర్స్ అప్లైడ్. సో సింప్లీ ఇట్ టెల్స్ అస్ ఎఫ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎంఏ. సో దీనిపైన మనకి దీని యొక్క అనాలిసిస్, లిఫ్ట్ యొక్క అనాలిసిస్ అనేది డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది, రైట్? సో లెట్ us డ్రా ఎ డయాగ్రామ్ ఆఫ్ లిఫ్ట్ అండ్ దెన్ we shall analyze what are the forces acting on this lift. So assume that this is the lift. Lift is nothing but a case or a box which carries people or goods, right? And here the weight of the lift acts vertically downwards, which is equal to mg. W is equal to mg, and some rope which pulls the lift upwards. There will be some rope which pulls the lift upwards. So this is the tension in that rope. This is the tension in that rope. So this tension is responsible for pulling up, right? Now so here we, the human beings, generally travel in this box. Well, now what is the direction of the lift? If the tension which is acting upwards is greater than the weight, what happens if T is greater than W? Tell me. పైకి యాక్ట్ చేస్తున్న ఫోర్స్ ఏదైతే ఉందో T, if it is greater than W, then what is the direction of movement? Upwards. Since the upward force is higher than the downward force. Now what is the force that is responsible for movement? Is it T or W? It is neither T nor W. So for example, let me take an example. Initially the weight acting is say 100 kgs or 100 newtons. Okay, and the force, the upward force is 150 newtons. So what is the direction of movement? Upwards. Okay. So here this is moving upwards due to the difference in the loads. Say for example, this 150 means in this the 100 is balancing the weight and the remaining 50 is responsible for the movement upwards. If the same is 100, will it move? It will not move. If it is 101, then it will move upwards. So for example, if it is 150, then the remaining 50, the difference of 50 is responsible for the movement. So simply you can replace these two forces with 50 newtons like this. Now this 50 newtons is responsible for upward movement of the lift. Similarly, in this case, T minus W is responsible for the moment of lift upwards. Am I right or not? So that is the force. So here we can write F is equal to T minus W. So this is the force that is responsible for movement of the lift upwards. So here the lift is moving upwards. Moving upwards. Right? Now we know that chalk piece unaya tisra. So F is equal to M into A and T alage unchandi, and we know that W is equal to mg. So our intention is to determine what is the tension in the rope. Okay, now let us bring mg this side. So T is equal to ma plus mg. So T is equal to m common tiste a plus m into a plus g. So this is the tension in the rope. So this is when the lift is moving upwards. Now the second case, when the lift is moving downwards. Tell me, when will the lift moves downwards? If T is greater than W, then the lift will move upwards. What happens if the lift move downwards? Yes, here in this case W must be greater than T. In that case, the lift can move downwards. So let us draw that diagram also. So again, once again, this is T and this is W, which is equal to mg. Okay, so here the people are standing, and now the lift is moving downwards. Here it is moving upwards and here it is moving downwards. So when it is moving downwards, when the lift is moving downwards, so in this case this T is less than W. This T is less than W. Now what is the net force which is responsible for movement of lift in downward direction? Chapandi. Here the net force is equal to T minus W. Here W minus T, exactly. So here the net force which is responsible for movement of lift in downward direction is, this is W and this is T. So W minus T is the net force. Same example can be taken. So here this is 100 and this is 150. Now in which direction will it move? Downward direction, because of the difference of 50. Here we are neglecting the gravity for the time being. Okay, right. So this is W minus Ft. So once again m into A, that is equal to mg minus T. Now T at pak tisarandi, m at pak tisarandi. So T is equal to mg minus ma. So T is equal to m into g minus a. So this is the equation for determining the tension in the rope. Tension in the rope when the lift is moving downwards. So observe the difference between these two. There is a positive sign and here there is a negative sign. That's it. Okay, we just make a note of these things.